Hello. I just wanted to speak on a podcast I had did an appearance on called Fresh and Fit. It's based out of Miami. I travel back and forth between Miami, so I had a friend that used to watch a lot of Kevin Samuels. So I was just looking on YouTube and I found their shit one day. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. They actually have women on the show. So I wanted to try it out. I'm like, what is it all about? Blah, blah. So, like, I've watched it a few times. And when I watched it in the past, like, I kind of already felt the vibes that they were giving off. But I mean, I don't care because that has nothing to do with me. I still want to get out there and spread my opinion and talk my shit because that's just me. I love to. And I mean, whatever it comes with or whatever happens during that time, like, it doesn't make no difference to me. Life fucking goes on. But, so what I noticed a lot from being there are that they are really colorists. I feel like, well, not even I feel like I've noticed, there was a Hispanic Cuban girl on there, the girl Cream, and she was doing the exact same shit I was. You feel me? Like, she was loud and talking over people and doing all that type of shit. But they said nothing to her. So, why is it okay to act like a black woman as long as you're not black? You guys may have heard when they asked me to stop smoking, or told me I can't smoke in there. And it was a vape, which was actually the girl's Cream vape that she had been smoking the whole time. But when I hit it, they told me to stop smoking and tried to embarrass me over it. Like I was smoking a black or weed or something in there. So, you know, things that make you go, So yeah. Anyways, I know I was making hella faces because that shit was fucking ridiculous. Like, you can't line up some men who have never, you feel me? Like, they admit to being nerds in their past life, growing up. So if you never got no pussy back then, how can you speak to men who trying to get pussy now? You're in the same position as them. You feel me? You're still pandering to bitches. You're still pandering to women for sex. You feel me? Like, you're still paying for sex. You're still doing all of these things for sex. So how can you tell men any different when you're still doing it yourself? That don't make sense. I don't get that. And then I wanted to go on the girls next because they was coming for me, y'all, and I'm from Michigan, so bitch, we can have a whole roasting session. I want to start with the big chick that had the all black on. I don't remember her name. But yeah, all them hoes had something to say about me when I left, so now I'm finna roast y'all motherfucking asses. I don't know her name, but yeah, like, you claim to be a fitness instructor or whatever the fuck you said you was. Bitch, you weigh 200 pounds, maybe 210 soaking wet. How you gonna guide somebody else to lose weight when you haven't lost yours yet? Make that make sense. But ladies, if you do want to get on your fitness shit, you can get with me. I got y'all. But yeah, seriously though, that I was lost and baffled at that. The girl Boss Up Cream or whatever. She followed me on Instagram, was all in my face, talking to me the whole time. As soon as I left, she had so much negative shit to say. And it's like, sweetie, you should be happy that I came on there and gave you another black woman to imitate. So thank me. So I gave you a new personality to try and copy off of. So you're welcome. The lady who says she works for Revolt and her homegirl. The only two other black women on the show. So how can you work for a black company and not even stand up in your blackness or for other black women? That's bad business, baby. And then she said something about me not speaking. I didn't say anything to her because I knew who to address. And all this other fuck shit. Sweetheart, you are 35 plus, okay, on this show with 19-year-old and 20-year-old women. What do I need to say to you that you don't already fucking know? I'm confused. I mean, I remember when she said something about the man looking white, and I said something to her initially about him being Hispanic. So I was like very much confused. Like, I said something to you first, then I said it to her. They just made it seem like it was the other way around. Like, and I despise, before I keep going in on y'all ass, I despise how they try to make white women or women of other colors like black men so much. Like, why? Like, it's nothing wrong with them liking whatever race they like. It's nothing wrong with being a black man. There's nothing wrong with dating a white woman or whatever race you would like to date. But don't try and make that every white or Hispanic woman's opinion. Because you guys do that. You try to make it seem like everybody just, oh, all the bitches love and want to fuck black men, but no one wants to love or fuck a black woman. Like, and you guys aren't even American. So that's the saddest part about it. You're coming to America and speaking for black American people when you're neither one of those. Okay. Where else can I go? Oh, the girl that had the burgundy outfit on. She was just so jealous. Like, that was jealousy. That's the difference between real jealousy and whatever y'all, the colorist jealousy that y'all claim I had. She was mad I was talking. Most of them were. Even the other little, the smaller the smaller brown tone girl, they were all, as you can see, kind of upset that I was speaking and that I have this amazing fucking personality and people wanted to actually hear what I had to say. I didn't have to, if I said something, they would come back to me and ask me what I had to say. I didn't have to raise and wave my hand and wait for attention. No, because the shit I was saying was real shit. The shit I was saying, people wanted to fucking hear. So they wanted to hear it. I mean, they may have kicked me off or whatever because Fresh don't like the truth. You feel me? You heard Chris agree when I say, men who have dealt with all these women all of their life don't care about variety because they've had variety their whole lives, But a guy who's never had the opportunity, of course, is pressed for it. And your pressedness is showing you thirsty. Fresh, you seemed really thirsty. I think you needed some water. And the 19-year-old girl wasn't giving it to you, so. Then, it was crazy because, I'm not even upset, like, with Myron and Chris because they kind of tried. But, I was, like, a little lit, so I was like, bitch, what the fuck are y'all talking about? That's my personality. Like, it was throwing me off because they was, like, lying like a motherfucker, like saying anything. And I'm like, if I knew I came on this show to not speak my truth and to just say what the guys want to hear, like all those smasher passes and shit, or half of these bitches would have fucked y'all, okay? But they're putting on a front street and I guess, like I said, it's for the show. So if they would have told me before I came, like, hey, we're all pretending here. This is some fake ass shit. Then I would have been like, oh, lights, camera, action, let's go. But that's not the pretense I came under. But it made me realize a lot about women and that life, I noticed it when I walked in the door. I got there kind of late. Like, all the girls were chilling, getting drunk, and all in the guy's face and shit as soon as the cameras kicked on. Hi, yay, we're here! Like, what? What? I was confused. So, for the guys who said that they thought I was confused, that's why I was confused. I didn't know where this was coming from. I'm like, what the I'm a dancer, so I'm like, I'm not putting on no fake persona for a man unless he's paying me money. Like, what if I didn't know we came on here to be, I can't even explain it. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, lights, camera, action, crazy. Like, I felt like I was on a fucking TV set or something. That shit was ridiculous. But yeah, like, I don't think that's what podcasts should be about. It should be about genuine conversations, real shit, the truth, It shouldn't be fake and faulty. That's just not how shit's supposed to run. And I guess, another thing that I can say is I understand maybe why Fresh and Fit may feel some of the ways they feel. Because I've dated a African guy before in my younger days. And usually when I deal with them, or even Haitian guys that I have dealt with at this age, they tell me about how they used to get picked on when they were kids. Like, oh, I got bullied, and they used to call me an African booty scratcher. They used to call me HBO, Haitian body odor. Bitch, I was called African. Sorry, excuse my language, but I was called African booty scratcher too. Like, it doesn't have to do. Your colorism doesn't. It's not about where you come from. It's about your skin tone. Period. So a lot of men may feel like, oh yeah, all of these black women talk down on me when I was in high school, and when I was younger, all these black people used to talk shit about me and call me stank and this and that, and now they have an agenda towards us. And you don't have to do that, because we should still be one and the same. You feel me? Like, I was called black growing up. I was like, they talked about my lips as a kid. Then as soon as I got on the show, you feel me? All the girls are, oh, are those lip fillers? No, honey, these are natural indigenous black woman lips. Okay? Yeah, we don't do all of that shit. So I'm not really used to like the fake stuff, I'm genuine. So like I said, if they told me like, hey, we gonna pay y'all to be fake, then shit, fuck yeah, I would have been as fake as you wanted me to, but I didn't get paid to be fake. So I came with my natural personality. But yeah. So besides that point, I feel like just like a woman, like I said, I've been through those things as a child, but I never grew up to hate black men or hate black women, because it made me want to love them more, because I knew I wasn't the only person growing through those things. Growing and going through those things. You gotta grow from it. You gotta grow from it. Because if you don't go from it, you'll be forever going through it. That's a fact.